But now the young people have something else to occupy their time, something just about everyone in the whole town came together on. Jay Callanan has the story.
It's just after supper in Grand Bank, and it's quiet, unusually quiet. Used to be a time not very long ago when these streets were swarming with young people. Corner stores were neighborhood hangouts, and that sometimes meant trouble.
We've had numerous complaints from businesses asking us to move youths from the front of their establishments, and we find that we're chasing them from one business establishment to the next, and there's really nowhere for them to go.
But not anymore. Now, the teenagers in this town, just like the line in the 60s song, know a place where they can go. And it's someplace, too. It's the Main Street Youth Center. Kids get to trip the like fantastic to the beat of a $25,000 sound system at the dance club. Or pretend they're playing off for the Stanley Cup. Or, like this gang, just have a place they can call their own. A place to hang out where there's no trouble to get into and no one to bother.
There's something to do at nights when you get off the streets and hanging out front doors, and a lot of people used to drink that a lot for us. Hopefully this will cut out on some of that.
Stop vandalism, the drinking, the drugs that's going on here in Grand Bank, and Grand Bank's pretty well, known for stuff like that, so maybe this will help make a difference here with this establishment.
The idea for this establishment had been around for a while. A few years back, the kids themselves raised some money. But the latest effort was spearheaded by this fellow, Peter Llewellyn.
We had one older gentleman, a senior citizen, told me, he said 50 years ago, if we wanted a youth center, we wanted something, the word would go out, we'd grab our hammers and our saws, and we'd build it. We wouldn't ask questions about, a lot of the things that we do today. If the need was there, we would build it. And that's really how it came about.
When the word went out, 100 people volunteered. Businesses sent tradespeople and supplies free of charge. Government money wasn't asked for, and it wasn't accepted. Instead, people from all over donated their time or money. One person gave $5,000, turning what used to be a squid and herring plant and warehouse into the youth center. And the young people themselves pitched right in.
We came in right now to do our turn, and we would paint or help bring in like the pool tables and stuff like that. Most of the guys helped with that. And we got up on the ladders and we dusted and cleaned the place in general.
And getting the teenagers active was a benefit grown-ups like Peter Llewellyn saw in the center from the beginning.
They're going to have to support it. They've got to repair it. They've got to maintain it. And we think that in itself is going to pay back more dividends than the pool tables and the shuffleboard and the air hockey. It's going to be what our kids learn, and that's what we need in the community.
8 of the older teenage members sit on the board that runs the center.
We'll be helping out like every day. If they have a dance tonight, we're going to come down and help chaperone. We're going to work on canteens, make everything run more smoothly. Allows me to look into management of the same business, and allows me to get more ability to be able to speak more better in front of people, and I don't know, basically just makes it more well-rounded, I guess.
There's still work to be done on the center. Plans to make this area a 3-on-3 basketball court. There's more furniture on the way. There are plans for dance classes and computers, and maybe even singing lessons too. Peter Llewellyn says they want to give the kids opportunities.
It may have started as a way of keeping kids out of trouble, but we're seeing now, really the main focus is to grow our kids, right? We have a real problem with supplying things to grow our kids. We know a place for them to interact and talk and learn things that they're going to need when they leave the smaller communities.
Here it is.
The center's membership is still growing, more than 600. $5 lets you stay until you're 18. And for these youngsters, the cards are more than identification. They're passports to adventure. Jay Callanan, CBC News.
They have a lot to be proud of.
They do.
Yeah.
And they are.
Good for them.